Hey guys, my name is Matt. Welcome to Brotato. Today we're going to be doing a run playing as the Demon on Danger 5. So, as you can see here, I've beaten the Demon already on Danger 4 using this build that I'm going to lay out for you in just a minute here. And today we're going to beat it on Danger 5. So this run as the Demon, like the last one, is going to start out with the Ghost Scepter. Now, this is because the caveat of the Demon is that you pay for all of your items and your weapons with max HP instead of materials. And the bonus is, of course, that 50% of your materials get converted into max HP at the end of every round. Now, this makes for a very glass cannon style first half of the run, and then later in the run, you buy so much. The health no longer becomes anywhere near as expensive in comparison to how materials feel, because you gain so much using this build. Now, we're going to be using 6 Ghost Scepters on this build instead of the 2 like last time, because this is going to be all about building your HP. Now, I've got 5 stats to look to increase and 5 items to look out for that are going to be really beneficial to this run. And so those 5 stats are armor, HP regen, speed, enemies, and XP gain. Now, armor is going to be huge. You're going to be operating with very little health to start, and any damage mitigation that you can have in terms of just the strict number of HP points you're losing is going to be very big. And additionally, with the ethereal weapons like last time, you're going to be losing armor just for having the ethereal weapons equipped. HP regen is going to be really important, especially as you get later in the run, because when you gain health through the ethereal weapons, it does not automatically add that health. So if you gain 2 max HP, you have to then find a way to regen those, either by eating fruit, using HP regen, lifesteal, however you do it. Third is speed. You're going to find that you really don't want to let the melee enemies get right on top of you. You want to be able to run away from them. You want to be able to move around the map easily. Fourth is enemies. You want a lot of enemies because you need a lot of enemies to gain your stats. With the ethereal weapons, if you can max out your max enemies, which is going to be 10 gentle aliens and I believe 5 mice, that's going to get you so many enemies, and you're going to be gaining so much max HP that you will be pretty much unstoppable. I got all the way to wave 40 yesterday in my practice on Danger 4 as the Demon. The last one is going to be XP gain. Because this run is really geared towards endless playthrough, which I haven't decided if I'll be doing that yet today, but we'll see by the end of the run. You really want to make sure you're gaining XP quick, and that's going to give you more free stat increases, which will allow you to mitigate the damage through armor or gain more HP regen to protect you on the side of being a glass cannon. Now, the 5 main items I think to look out for are going to be Sharp Bullet, Gentle Alien, Ricochet, Scar, and Sad Tomato. So Sharp Bullet is huge because it's going to give you the opportunity to hit twice as many enemies. That paired with Gentle Pumpkin is going to make you pretty much unstoppable, and it's going to make such a huge playing difference in the beginning of the round, even if you go into negative damage percentages. The second one is Gentle Alien. That one, for the reason I mentioned before in the stats, you want more enemies. It's going to give you more damage, and it's actually going to increase your max HP as well. So you're going to be spending 2 HP to get it, and you're going to get 2 HP right back. So it's actually going to be a net good overall. Third one is Ricochet for the same reason as Sharp Bullet. That's going to cause your shots to bounce, and it's going to cause you to kill more enemies with the same Ghost Scepter at further ranges, and it's going to make your life much easier, especially early on. Scar is going to increase your XP gain significantly. You're going to lose range. Now, the Ghost Scepters already have a solid range. You can see their range by default is 300. So if you're losing 8 range off of that, it's not too big a deal, and the 20% XP gain is realized in such a huge way early in the run. And fifth is going to be Sad Tomato. That's going to give you 8 HP regen, which is excellent. It makes the run far easier, especially as you start to get into those later waves where you're going to be starting with maybe 200 health out of 400, and it's going to get you right up to that 400 mark very quickly. The Sad Tomato, of course, starts you with 50% HP, so early on it can be a little bit difficult to work with, but you're already playing a glass cannon run, so there's no real disadvantage. And without further ado, we'll get into the run. And here we go. Wave 1, Demon, Danger 5. First wave, of course, is pretty much the same for any character you're playing as. These guys, they deal 1 hit point of damage, and you want to pick up every single bit of material that drops. That will leave you, if you get every single one, it'll leave you with 35, but I find that you tend to get to only 34. Yeah. Out of these, I'll take damage. This is not what I want to see. Ghost Scepter, that's what I want to see. You want to get the Sharp Bullet, that's what I want to see. You want to get the Ghost Scepter up to tier 3 within the first shop. That's going to be a big help. Reroll again. Another Ghost Scepter. Another Ghost Scepter. Perfect. Combine those to tier 3. Gentle Alien, because I already have Sharp Bullet. This usually isn't something I do. But I'm going to take a second one because I just got the Gentle Alien and Sharp Bullet. So this is generally something I get to on wave 3. But I'm already getting to it, so I'm not going to question it. And I will take Scar as well. So wave 2, you get these lighter purple guys, and they're faster. I don't know what that enemy is called, but they can, if you have no speed up, no piercing, no extra Ghost Scepter on wave 2, it can be actually kind of difficult to survive. So I'm not going to be able to spend very much at this next shop, but I've invested early, so that's good. I'm going to take the max HP so I can actually buy something. So I'll take the Ghost Scepter. Another Ghost Scepter, I'll take it. Plus Scar. Reroll, and I will save this for the next wave. I'm going to take Broken Mouth. And I didn't say... Okay, that was foolish. This is very different than the path I usually take, but... And there we go. Now I can save this one for the next wave. And I'll save the Mushroom as well. So I'm actually down a little bit on speed, and I obviously only have 1 max HP, so... and of course, I want to clarify, when I say that it's different than my usual playstyle, it's just I usually have like a very... There's like a very specific, repeatable order of purchases that you can get pretty much every single time. Now, that one... You know, it doesn't rely on getting the, you know, the Sharp Bullet in the really early shops or in the first shop. But, you know, it does have some specific things. So this is still the same play style. It's just not the exact same items that I'm typically getting. 8% damage, 6% speed. I want both of those. Mushroom. I'm going to combine those and take this as a tier 1 with 2 tier 3s. Bag I will take. Reroll. Lumberjack shirt. Reroll. Another Ghost Scepter. Let's make that tier 2. Oh, shoot, I have Z. Crap. Okay. Alright, I'll just save this. I think I'll survive this wave. I think I can. Now, when I first started playing this character, I had a huge hesitancy about going down this low in health. But the investment is always worth it. Pretty much always. You know, going down to 0 max HP can be a little bit sketchy. You definitely have a lot of, like right there, where you think you're going to die. But then you can survive. Man, I really want to pick up that crate. It's going to give me 15 extra materials. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Alright, I survived. That's fine. More tree spawn? Yes. I'm going to take the luck and attack speed. Big. Weird ghost, yes. Coffee, yes. Another Ghost Scepter, yes. Another Ghost Scepter, yes. HP regeneration, yes. Another Ghost Scepter, I'll save that for the next wave. Ooh. Alright, can I survive wave 5? I got more attack speed now, and that attack speed is going to be very noticeable. As well as having the additional Ghost Scepter, of course. And it should be just a few more kills, and I will gain... Well, okay, well, I gotta level up. But there we go. Now we're starting to get the stat bonuses from the scepters. So there we go. The combination of Lumberjack shirt and tree feels so good. I need to upgrade my movement speed. The pursuers, which I found out are not called dashers, they're called pursuers. I just can't avoid them. There's no way for me to avoid them at this point. But 18 max HP. Okay. And it must be listening to me because I said I needed speed, and there's speed. And there's speed. And there's attack speed. So I'll take this, combine that, more attack speed. I'll take another Ghost Scepter 3. Now I'm down. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that. Banner, I'm going to save that too. Gentle Alien. I'm going to take that. Gentle Alien. I'm going to take that. Plant. I'm going to take that. Bait. I am not nearly stupid enough to do that at this point. Ritual. I will save that. And Lens. I will save that. Okay. This is probably going to be the riskiest wave. I am starting with 6 max HP as opposed to the 1 I was starting with in the other waves, but this is the turning point for difficulty, and of course, it ultimately becomes the turning point for the the HP gain and the materials as well. But having 3 Gentle Aliens at this point is pretty massive. I should gain way more HP than I'm used to for wave 6 because you get lots of smaller enemies on this wave. And of course, the more max HP you have, the more you can spend. And the more you can spend, the more items you get. The more items you get, the better you survive. Yeah, definitely not used to starting or ending wave 6 with 26 max HP. I'm going to recycle mutation. I'm going to take duct tape for the armor. More HP regen or more damage? I'm going to go damage. And then, oh, armor. It's listening to me, I swear. And then I have enough, 14. I have enough to buy all of this. And I want all of this. So range damage, doom, doom, doom. I get a free reroll. I'll reroll some things. There's probably not a whole lot that I want to buy at the moment. More trees, another Ghost Scepter. Not right now. They spawn common enough, so I'm going to wait on that. Cake isn't really worth it. Another Ghost Scepter. I'm not going to buy it this wave, but I will buy it next wave. So wave 7, you get a good amount of smaller enemies, but you also get these little pods that start spawning, and I don't really want to let these guys spawn. If these guys spawn, I mean, they do a ton of damage. They have more health than any other enemy on the screen during this wave. So if I can prevent them from spawning altogether, I would love to. My HP regen is okay. Well, and there he spawns. So I didn't do so well at preventing him from spawning. But then again, I already killed that one. So my overall DPS and survivability is doing okay so far. But of course, I don't want to jinx myself here. That being said, end of wave 7, I'm going to have, I think, 26 max HP again. Maybe one more. Oh, 28. Okay. Duct tape. I will take another duct tape. More attack speed. Yes, I will take that. Mushroom. I'll take that. Let's combine these, and then another Ghost Scepter. Alien Worm. I'll take that. Head Injury. I'll take that. Another Ghost Scepter. I tend not to worry about lifesteal. Another Ghost Scepter. Let's combine these. Another Ghost Scepter. And I can't reroll anymore, so I'm going into Wave 8 with 12 max HP, which is pretty much exactly where you want to be going into Wave 8. Now, Wave 8, you're not going to gain a ton of stats. Pretty much anytime you do Wave 8, you might go from, let's see, I'm starting with 12. You might go from like 12 to 18. 18 is my prediction. Because even with 3 Gentle Aliens, Wave 8 is geared towards, or is to introduce the heavier duty enemies. So you don't get a lot of smaller enemies, and that doesn't suit well to the ethereal playstyle. And I'm sure I mentioned it in the last video too, but it's the same principle. But if you can survive Wave 8, then Wave 9 is excellently suited for this playstyle. And apparently I was wrong about the HP, but maybe that's just because with 3 Gentle Aliens, I have so many more enemies. There's a level up. And there's more. Okay, I'm actually doing... That went really well, actually. Recycle that. Blood Leech, I will take that, absolutely. I have enough max HP that I'm really not worried about it, so I'm going to take damage and luck. 10% attack speed. Definitely worth it for the 2% damage. Wisdom, I'm going to take it. Cyclops Worm, I'm definitely going to take it. Nice, another Ghost Scepter. I'll take Lemonade now. Helmet I'll take. Clover I will take, but not this shop. And we're ready to go into... We're ready to go into wave 9. Oh, that's so satisfying. I haven't had a run yet today where they died this quickly. So, and wave 9, of course, wave 9 gives you a ton of stats. As long as you don't get overwhelmed, wave 9 is the turning point for this run. If you can survive it, and you have, especially with a couple of gentle aliens, you gain so many stats. I have good armor, thankfully, so when that guy hit me, it didn't do too much. And you can see I'm already up to almost 30 HP, and we're only 2/3 of the way through the wave. And I actually just got to level 15. I'm level 15 before wave 10. That may be the earliest I've gotten to level 15. But at the end of this wave, we will have over 50 max HP. So the early investments, and now we're going to hit the turning point. We're at 63 max HP. Repost, not worth it yet. Among these, max HP. And then attack speed, I'm going to take that. Clover is definitely worth it now. More attack speed. More attack speed. Tardigrade is worth it every single time. Let's take another Ghost Scepter. More luck. Another Ghost Scepter. More luck. Another Ghost Scepter. I can sacrifice the range. Metal and Ritual. One more reroll. Another Gentle Alien. Another Ghost Scepter. So, wave 10 might be a little scary early, but I actually just got like 30% attack speed during that whole process. So it might end up being just fine. If I can get up to 20 max HP, I think I'll be... If I can get... Like, once I get to 20 max HP, I think that's where I'm going to start to feel really comfortable with this run. So there's 20, 22... Yeah, and now the later you get into wave 10, like I said in the last video, the more enemies there are. They keep on coming. They keep gathering up. And there we can see already up to 30 max HP. And just like the last run, I don't think we're gonna do as well as far as materials go at the end of this wave. But we actually might get back up to that like 60 range. 61. I cannot complain about that. Recycle. Tentacle, I'm not going to use it. Black Belt, yeah, I will use that for free, for sure. I'm going to invest in some dodge here. And the max HP, I'll buy some more things. See, this is an investment because you have to reduce your speed. Now, I'm looking for a consistent run, so SC's Couch requires a very specific build. I am going to skip it. But it does pain me a little bit because ultimately you can get to a point where this is just absolutely busted and you gain so much health so quickly that it doesn't matter. Alright, another Ghost Scepter. More luck, more armor. Black Belt I'm not going to buy here. More armor. Alright, another Ghost Scepter. I'll take that. Yes. Yes. You know, I wasn't gonna take Black Belt, but I'm gonna run out of materials before I can spend my HP. Okay, well now I'll recycle that Ghost Scepter and buy this one. And yeah, definitely worth it. Here we go. Now, oh shoot, did it say wave 11 for an elite? No, wave 12. Okay. On the waves with the elites, at least the first one, I'm not very good at killing them yet, so at least the first one I want to start with a decent amount of health. So I would rather, that's pretty much the one wave I think, other than wave 7, where I'm going to want to make sure that I have like a decent amount of health starting. Now, I haven't found Sad Tomato yet, which is peculiar to me. This wave is a lot like wave 8. It's not really well suited for this particular build, but you can only do so much, of course. You have fewer enemies that are higher in health, higher in damage, they're more tanky. But ultimately, it actually worked out in my favor because I'm now at 68 max HP. Gonna recycle that, gonna recycle that. More HP regeneration? Sure. More dodge? Sure. Metal. Excellent. Now I can take glasses and begin to begin to get the range back. Scar? Absolutely. Another glass cannon. 25% damage is strong. I'm not gonna lie to you, 25% damage is strong, but I'm gonna skip it. Ghost Scepter level 4. That was foolish. I could have had full level 4. That's alright. You guys can make fun of me for that in the comments. More attack speed. Awesome. Now I have an elite appearing, so let's not spend all of my health. Bandana is awesome because it's going to give you an additional target. Even though you lose a little bit of damage, worth it every single time. Extra range. And there we go. Now we've got an elite. The Butcher. That name I do know. His attack is pretty easy to dodge until he mutates. His mutated attack is kind of annoying, but that being said, still not the end of the world. And I've got a lot of attack speed, so it makes the fact that there's all these other smaller enemies around a lot easier to deal with. And this is actually the easiest time I've had surviving the first elite in any of the runs I've done. So this is a good example of good RNG, I guess. And there we go. There's my free item. And I should get up to like somewhere between like 70 and 80 health at the end of this. And yeah, 71 health, so that's good. Mammoth is not worth it yet. It will be worth it later. Cyclops Worm is absolutely worth it. 3 range damage? Yeah, absolutely. And now I can really start rerolling these. And dodge. I want to get dodge up to max pretty quick. More XP gain, even though I lose the luck. Definitely worth it. Sad tomato. Beautiful. Okay, this might be high risk. I might be asking for a bit much, but I think we can make it. And this will get me to max dodge, and every time I dodge, it's going to give me a 50% chance to deal 5 HP. Or sorry, to heal 5 HP. I'm going to skip it. That's what my gut says. And metal, I'll take that as well. So here we go. So I have more speed, more damage. It gave me back some of the HP that it took. And shoot, what's the other one? HP regen? I forgot the other effect. Okay, but now you can see I have an additional 10% more enemies too, so I've got 4 Gentle Aliens and Mouse. So we're up to 30% additional enemies. So I kind of got trapped in that. I kind of got trapped in the corner a little bit, but there we go. I made it out. Ooh, tardigrade helping me out significantly there. Another item. Okay. There we go. I think at the end of the next wave I'll be level 25. It might take one more wave after that, but I have plenty of speed to take helmet, and I want the extra armor. Vigilante ring. Oh! Beautiful. More attack speed. Don't even question it. More dodge. That'll get me to max dodge, but I'm actually going to take the range in this case. Luck. Weird Ghost kind of stops being worth it at this point. More trees. Banner's definitely worth it. Bag is worth it. Blood leech is worth it. And don't take blood donation. I gotta remind myself every time. Don't take blood donation. It screws me over later on. Because this run works well with Triangle of Power. You tend to be able to buy so many items that your attack speed becomes so high that you can pretty easily kill everything in your sight. And you know, when you have attack speed and damage that high, it kind of entirely mitigates the need for shoot, I lost my train of thought. It mitigates the need to worry about taking damage until far later in the run. And the thing is, you only lose 2% damage for each stack of Triangle of Power. You only lose 2% damage per hit received. And you gain 20% up front, so it makes a huge difference. But the thing is, in a prior run, I definitely didn't take Triangle of Power and then took Blood Donation, and immediately every single wave lost. And I had 2 Triangles of Power, by the way, so I had 4% times 60 seconds, 240% damage I would lose every single wave, which was really foolish. I don't need the range anymore. HP regen is the most appealing one to my eyes at the moment. Dangerous Bunny I'll take. Bean Teacher I'll take. Reroll. Terrified Onion I'll take. Another mouse. Yeah, I can handle it. Banner. Lost Duck. Another banner. The armor isn't worth it anymore. Plus 20 luck, minus 2 HP regen. I think I'll take it. And that's it. And I have an elite on this wave. Let's see how quickly this guy goes down. I don't know what this guy's called. The Rhinoceros. I have not fought this guy yet, actually, so we'll see if I can manage to kill him before the end of the wave. I don't even know where he is. Okay, there he is. Now, this is one of those waves that gives you a ton of projectiles, and I have 60% dodge, but I don't know if I'm prepared to handle all of that right now. And my computer is actually lagging because of all the enemies. Whoa! 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 Okay. Okay. Survive, please. Alright, the lag is going to be a problem. I was going to try and go to the endless mode, but... And I didn't kill the elite, but that's alright. Alloy, 100% worth it at this point. Glasses, not worth it. Plastic explosive, not worth it. 20% attack, 16% damage. That's going to be the most worth it. I don't need the range. More XP gain. I'm already up to 235%, so let's take that. I'll take leather vest. Ritual. Glass cannon I can take now. Blood leech. Clover, tree. Another tardigrade. And I'm already at max dodge, so I'm going to skip adrenaline. Poisonous tonic. I'm not going to buy anything else this wave. I'm actually going to save it. And what I want to do now is I'm hoping to find a padding. If I find padding, that's going to be really, really, really beneficial. Because now I'm getting to the point where I don't really have much benefit to spending all of my materials or all of my HP. So... especially since I have so many extra enemies on the screen. I don't actually know what the percentage of... I'll check this after this wave. I'll see how many total enemies are on the screen. But yeah, I mean, I've got plenty of enemies that, you know, the materials in one wave will take care of me. More than enough, probably double, even after losing 50% of them to become max HP. Maybe it needs to be nerfed. I don't know. The beginning of the game was really, really, really difficult, at least in many ways. But once you get past this point, it becomes kind of a cakewalk. You can pretty much get a great run every time if you can like survive through wave 9. Metal detector. I mentioned that earlier. Gonna take it. 20 luck. Don't even question it. I'm gonna go for the HP regen here. Apparently I have another level up. I guess that XP gain is huge. And I have 40% additional enemies, plus 6 trees. Holy crap. I'm gonna take the speed here, actually. Metal, vest, more trees. Pumpkin. Ah! That was great too. Alien worm. Warrior helmet is now definitely worth it. Even though I lose 5% speed, which I just took, but the 3 armor will take me from 40% less damage to 46% less damage. So that's a big difference. More trees. Bean teacher, again. I'll take that again. Piggy bank. Worth it. And we're just going to go to wave 17. Because so the calculation for the amount of max HP you get at the end of every wave is based on the number of materials you have at the end of the wave. It's not based on the number of materials you gain. So having piggy bank, if you can get to the point where you have, you know, 1,000 materials and you're going to gain an extra 200, that's an extra, it's going to be 15 HP that you're going to gain. So that's a really big difference. That being said, we only have a few waves left, so I don't know, maybe it wasn't worth it, but I think we're on a good path to survive. I was gonna try to go to endless, but apparently my PC can't handle everything that's going on right now, so we're just gonna end it at wave 20. Assuming I survive that far. I'm not gonna take anything for granted. But yeah, once we start to have this many enemies on screen and all the projectiles that are going out, my computer begins to struggle. But there we go, 132 max HP, 12% damage. Yeah. Yes. Crown, don't need it. Just gonna take the materials. Silver bullet. Awesome. That's gonna make this wave much easier. Another free reroll. Is it worth it? Yeah. Ritual. Alien worm. Compass? Yeah, that's worth it. Oh, I did not mean to click that twice. Metal detector. Bandana. Yeah, I'm going to take it. It's kind of inconsequential how much damage I'm going to lose from that. Oh, I have fought this guy before, and now I'm dealing 25% extra damage to him. I wish Danger 5 would... present you with more hordes rather than elites, but I get why they do the elites instead. Just because the elites provide more of a different experience. Did he gain health? Can the elites pick up fruits? I swear he had lower health than that earlier in the wave. Because he's at like 3/4 of his health right now. I'm pretty sure I got him down to like half. Then maybe I'm just hallucinating and I think I'm performing better than I actually am, so who knows. But I'm still alive to this point, so I'm thankful for that fact. And I'm actually already up to 125 HP, and I'm gaining so much. Man, I was hoping I was going to take him out. I really wanted the item. Tentacle, still going to skip it. Alien magic. Yeah, I'll take it. Vigilante ring. Again, I'll take that. 4% lifesteal, I'll take that. 16% damage, I will take that. Alien worm, I'll take that. Now I'll take bait. There's no reason not to. It's kind of inconsequential. Pumpkin, I will take that. Now I think it can't go above max, so piercing damage is apparently plus 10%. So I wonder if the base damage for that calculation is this amount, as opposed to 0%. I would have thought it's 0%, but maybe I'm wrong. Lemonade, sure, why not? Exoskeleton is definitely worth it. Ritual, and I'm just not going to take anything else. Second to last wave, I'm starting with 137 HP. So, yep, I survived the bait enemies pretty well. And we're actually at level 32 before wave 20. The highest level I've ever gotten the character to is level 44, I think. So, and that was getting to wave 40. I was getting to wave 40. So, being at level 33 on wave 19, that's big. But anywho, we can see here we have enough survivability to just kind of rush into the crowd right now. So we're doing all right, if I say so myself. There we go, 255 max HP going into the shop of wave 19. I'm gonna recycle it. I'll take it. Recycle it. More attack speed? Why not? And more armor? I guess why not? What's the 58% less damage? I guess extra damage will be okay. Glass cannon, Cyclops worm. Not gonna take weird ghost. That would be pretty foolish at this point. Because now we're going on to the final wave. We're gonna beat the bosses. I think. I would imagine we're gonna kill the bosses. And then we will go on and we'll take a look at what we got. We'll take a look at the stats we had at the end. And we'll see you guys in another video for the next one after that. Oh, wings is excellent. It would have been nice to get it a little bit earlier, but to have it now is still great. Oh, the scythe. So, this is a great weapon. So, okay, another pair of wings. I got it. The scythe is awesome. It gives you a ton of lifesteal. It has a really short cooldown, incidentally. My attack speed is so high, it really influences that, but it has such a short cooldown. It gives you 3 damage per second, but every single time you take damage, you gain 3% damage until the end of the wave. So if you're taking damage every single second, that's going to gain you 180% damage every wave. So if I was going endless, I would take it, but we're ending it here. So I'll take Poisonous Tonic this time. Plant, I'll take. Chameleon, I don't need it. Another Alien Worm. Triangle of Power. Took you long enough to show up. I'm not going to take it because I think I'm going to take too much damage. It'll end up hurting me, actually, in the end. But armor, I'll take that. Extra range damage. And let's go. Might as well spend everything. Alright, that is concerning. That is 2 recorded runs in a row where the game crashed. Let's see if I can actually survive this wave and not have the game crash on me. It's good to know, though, that if the game does crash, it starts me over at the beginning of the wave and it doesn't, tell me I've lost. That was one of my concerns when I started to see that the game was crashing, was that I was going to die. But that being said, still alive, still here. Let's take out this first boss and see if that sort of helps the game with everything that's going on here. But I think we're gonna have a good time. And there we go. Run 1. That's the demon. Danger 5. Run 1 using Ghost Scepters and many other things. So let's take a look at the stats. Point out the notable things. Max HP is at 184. That was including purchasing every single item here with max HP. I don't know the numbers. Somebody who has more free time than I could care to spend on it could go up and add it if they wanted to, but likely over 1,000 HP spent on items, and when you get into the endless waves, you can get up to thousands of HP, as long as your computer can handle it. HP regeneration is 47. That's a great number. Damage, 225%. That number could be a lot higher. There are a lot of items that I didn't get that would really benefit that. One of those being the Triangle of Power, or getting the Scythe earlier. That's such a huge difference. Attack speed is 181. That's a great number for any run. We can see dodge maxed out. Range is 133. If we look at the secondary, XP gain 315%. That made such a big difference for this run. By the end, I was gaining up to 2 or 3 levels per wave. And that makes such a huge difference for the feel of the game. You get so many more stat upgrades, as well as the materials you're collecting are just great. 10% piercing damage and 25% damage against bosses, plus 3 piercing. So one shot hits 4 enemies. Massive. Double material chance was 10%. Materials and crates was 45%. And then enemies was plus 40%. The enemies plus 40% also makes a huge difference for these ethereal weapon runs, because it just gives you so many more enemies to kill, and it's worth it pretty much every single time you do ethereal weapons. It makes it tougher to survive early, but it pays off. Now, that was the Demon, Danger 5, using the build that I have here. You guys can see what I really focused on. And if you guys have any thoughts about what might make this build better, if you guys disagree with me about how to use the build, or if you guys liked it, if you want to see more, you hit the like button. It would really help me, and I'd love it if you guys come back. If you guys watched all the way to the end, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for staying. Leave me a comment, be like, hey, I watched to the end. I'd love to get to know you a little bit, and looking forward to seeing you guys next time. If you do watch all the way until the end, let me know what character you want to see next. I have some ideas that I put in the description, and if you guys like one of those ideas, let me know, and I'll be happy to do some work on it, create a build, let you guys know what I think works really well. Thanks, guys. Take care.